Story time. Okay, so me and this guy started talking, and for some reason, y'all niggas, every time a nigga get in my inbox, cause I like to do content, and niggas, they see I like to do content, that's the first thing a nigga lead with in my inbox. Hey, let's do this, let's do this type of content, blah blah blah. Anyways, so we was talking or whatever, and I felt like we was talking for at least a week. The second week that we was talking, my phone went off. Like, I didn't pay the phone bill, went off. The bill was like $5.85. I had did an insurance claim on my phone, and you know when you do an insurance claim on your phone, they send you another phone. You send back the broken phone or whatever happened to the phone, and then you gotta pay the amount on the next bill. And I was just like, I don't feel like paying no damn $5.85 right now. Like, I just So one day he had called me, and he was like, and then he had texted me. He was like, I had called you, but is your phone off? I was like, yeah, my phone off. Like, I ain't paid the bill. He was like, when I get a chance, I'll make sure I go pay it for you. So I was like, okay, cool. Maybe he gonna pay it because he don't want to get a cash or whatever. I said, okay, that's cool. Boom. He said he gonna pay it. Like, but it's a phone, so like pay it now. And I know y'all thinking like, well, you ain't paying, so why you worry about it? If you say you're gonna pay it, pay it. You say you're gonna do it today and it's gonna be soon, do it. Don't tell me something if you're not gonna do it. So it was getting longer and longer. Not even longer and longer. 2 days, 3 days. No, it was still that day, and you still hadn't paid it. So the next day came, he still hadn't paid it. So I was like, fuck it. Like, I'm finna go pay it, and if anything, he can reimburse me. So I went and paid that shit was like $586.37. Like, I ain't want to come out of pocket for that. Like, who the fuck want to pay that much on the phone bill? But it was like, I needed the phone. Like, I needed a reimbursement on my phone. And if I didn't pay that, then the phone bill, my phone would just be off. So I paid it or whatever. And this, you can't do no payment arrangement on no insurance claim. You got to pay that bill. Besides the point, boom. So for some reason in my head, I was like, let me see something. I was like, let me just see something. So I had text him or whatever, but of course you could text over Wi-Fi, so he never whatchamacallit. And I was like, I said, thank you so much for paying my phone bill. That nigga said, you're welcome. I said, hold on. Stop the press. Hold on. I said, because now I need to go into it deeper. Because you just said you're welcome. You ain't say I didn't pay that. Bitch, I came out of my pocket to pay that motherfucking bill. So I need a different response than you're welcome. So then I was like, oh, you're so thoughtful. Like, thank you so much. Like, who would have thought you? And I was like, dang, like, you pay. I was like, you do this for everybody? And he was like, you know, I'm just a generous person. Sir, I was so motherfucking pissed, I could take my car and ram that bitch into the driver's seat while he was in it. But I was like, I just kept going with it. And I'm giving him chances to say something, and he's still not saying nothing. He was just like, yeah, I'm a nice person, and blah, blah, blah. I could have let you slide, but since I came out of my pocket for that, and then I could see if you, let me Apple Pay her this money, or because I did say I was going to pay it, and I didn't pay it, then he had asked me for proof that it was that much. And he was like, I had to go on I had to go on the website, and I had to screenshot it. I screenshot it, and I sent it to him and show him it was that much. But of course I didn't do itemized because I just didn't say that I had got another phone. He was just like, the first time I told him how much it was, he was like, damn, why your phone bill so much? And I was like, I don't know, it's just been a lot, blah blah blah. But I knew it was an insurance claim on it. But bitch, When I say one thing a nigga gonna do is lie, just cause you ain't lie, you ain't come out and specifically lie, but bitch, you let that lie go. Cause if I say thank you, why are you saying you're welcome like you fucking paid? Is you cool? After that, I never spoke to him again. Never spoke to him again. And he was so nice. He was such a nice person, but you was a motherfucking liar. And I'm glad I had did that, because if I didn't do that, I would have never found out that you're a liar. And I hope you see this video, because he do live in my area, and we do share a lot of mutual friends. Sir, just because you didn't say you didn't pay it, you said thank you, and that was enough right there. That was a lie, and you know that was a lie. You could have clearly said, I ain't pay that, but I send you blah 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 on it, or I blah blah blah. You said you're welcome. You're a fucking liar. I'm not gonna say who you are, but you know who you are. And don't make me. Oh, all right.